Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Bloom by Radiohead. As always, this song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers, so if you want to be that person to request something, just put it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my list. I've heard a couple songs by Radiohead so far. Of course, I've heard Creep. That song has been around forever. I've heard There. I did that one on the channel. Done a couple songs here and there on the channel. So, I have kind of an idea of what Radiohead sounds like. But this request was specifically to do Bloom from the Basement, okay, live performance. So that's the one we're going to be checking out today. So I say we jump right into it. Again, this is Radiohead Bloom from the Basement. It's interesting already. Kind of weird as well. Yeah, I kind of liked it. I don't think I don't think it's my favorite Radiohead song that I've heard, but I liked it. I thought it was all right. So, well, let's break it down like we always do. Of course, starting with the lyrics. So, it says here, I guess TKOL, the King of Limbs. I'm assuming that is. Opener Bloom announces Radiohead's return with a scattershot sequence of chewed up drum loops and pealing horns that dissolve into a rhythmic tangle. So here are the lyrics. Open your mouth wide, a universal sigh, and while the ocean blooms, it's what keeps me alive. So why does this still hurt? Don't blow your mind with whys. I'm moving out of orbit, turning in somersaults. A giant turtle's eyes, as jellyfish float by. It's what keeps me alive. Interesting. Short and sweet to the point. So open your mouth wide, a universal sigh, and while the ocean blooms, it's what keeps me alive. So why does this still hurt? Don't blow your mind with whys. Not too sure what the song could be about. Moving out of orbit, turning in somersaults. A giant turtle's eyes, as jellyfish float by. So obviously, like some sort of metaphor with the ocean. I'm not too sure what's going on here. I wonder if I click on some of these things, it'll kind of tell me a little bit. Someone else's interpretation of, what this song is about. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe he was just like looking at the ocean one day and just thought it was really beautiful. It's just like, I'm gonna write a song about that. I have no idea. I think the lyrics are at least interesting, and they give you sort of something to think about, and you can really just kind of, I guess, interpret it for yourself. And so. I'm not really too sure what I get out of it. Again, what I get out of it is he was looking at the ocean and just really liked what he saw, and maybe he was connecting it with life and again, bloom, like a flower blooming or something. I mean, I really have no idea. So, lyrically, it's fine. I give it a thumb up. As far as the instrumentation goes, the drumming, I'll start there. I did kind of like the drumming. It was very interesting, especially there at the end when he was drumming on this one thing. I was like, that's really cool. Guitar was fine, bass was fine. I think the horns, provided a nice touch. I feel like it definitely made it a little bit more interesting. The song sort of had this sort of like ethereal vibe to it, and I think super appropriate considering the song's called Bloom, and it really did feel like I was sort of out in nature, and you could almost feel something blooming around you. So I think that it really did a great job of sort of capturing what the song supposedly is about, I guess. So, and of course, I forget the singer's name, but Tom York, I want to say. I'm a pretty big fan of the way his voice sounds. Yeah, Tom York. So really like what he does here vocally. So overall, vocally, instrumentally, I think this one was pretty solid. Again, maybe not my favorite, song from Radiohead. It's not nearly as energetic as some of the other songs I've heard from them, but I still think it was pretty interesting at least, and so I think I'll give it a thumb up for instrumentation and vocals. And then as far as replay value goes, I mean, again, like I liked it. Not my favorite song from them, so I don't know how much I'm really going to go back and listen to it. Although I will say that this probably does deserve a second listen. It tends to be that songs that I'm not crazy about, if I listen to them a couple more times, usually they'll start to kind of grow on me. So I think this one definitely deserves another listen. But as it stands right now, I'm not super into this one yet, so I'll give it like a thumb up for replay value. Overall, not a bad song. Definitely a good request, and I want to thank whoever requested this one because it was a good song. I feel like maybe a repeat listen will do it some justice. And I'm interested to kind of hear more from Radiohead. So, yeah, cool. Thank you so much for the request. As always, if you want to make a request, just put it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, guys, it's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.